Madam Speaker, I would like to speak about redistricting. That is my issue of national importance. Madam Speaker, I have a constitutional and moral responsibility to bring to the public's attention the blatant gerrymandering
Yeah, I know.
that litters.
One second. I need to get clarity.
Yes.
Redistricting, and I'm asking for the clarity because of
Yes.
the standing order. You should take a seat.
Oh.
Thank you. Is the redistricting matter before the courts?
Yes, yes.
If the matter is before the courts, I will have to ask that we cannot entertain that. I can refer to the specific, but I am asking members, I've been advised by the clerk that it is still a matter before the courts and it should not be entertained. The clerk guides the office of the chair and I have been so guided.
Madam Speaker, the redistricting is something that has to happen every 10 years.
Yeah.
So I can speak on the importance of redistricting and concerns that we have in
I don't
regards
need
to redistricting.
members. I have been so guided and I will take that guidance.
We talk about the same things over and over, the economy, healthcare, all of these issues recycle. So again, there's an attempt to suppress the voice of the opposition when I rose to talk about redistricting, which is a very serious matter.
But it's sub judice.
No, the decision in the court was made. The court made a decision, the parties agreed, that is a settlement. That means that matter is settled unless there is a violation of the consent order. So it is not a live matter before the court. And the standing order says, reference shall not be made to any matter on which a judicial decision is pending. There is no decision pending. What is pending is compliance with the decision that has already been rendered.
And so is this a walkout?
Well, there's no purpose in me being in there when my voice is being stifled. My colleague tried to speak and she's being stifled, so I prefer to speak to the Fourth Estate. We don't have an objection with the mergers of contiguous constituencies, whether it's Queen Square into Mesopotamia, as it rightfully should be, because Mesopotamia was there in 1961, Fort George was there in 1961, and Caribbean Shores came about in 1984 as a combination of Freetown and taking away from Freetown and taking away from Fort George to create Caribbean Shores. So what is fair, what is in keeping with the consent order that the courts decided on, is to have equal representation. And equal representation should not come at the risk of gerrymandering, transplanting voters from Keokuk into Fort George, voters from across the Belizean River in Alberts into Fort George, to dilute the Fort George vote